Welcome to Your School News. I'm Riley Peterson.
And I'm Ronald Allen.
Today's headlines include Ashley High student recognized at JROTC ceremony, teacher takes trip to Yellowstone National Park, and several kids take home free bikes in time for Christmas.
Our top story this week, when a life and death situation arose, one student at Ashley's high school sprang into action and saved his grandfather's life. For that, he was awarded a prestigious ribbon. YSN reporter Bradley Meadows was there and brings us the full story.
I'm extremely proud. It is a cadet-led program, and we teach the cadets to do those things as a freshman, and they learn the importance of followership, they learn the importance of leadership, and they know that even as a leader, there's times that you got to put the followership hat back on in order to continue to grow.
On the evening of November 5th, Cadet Daniel Jerabo successfully used emergency medical training to confirm that his grandfather was suffering from the early stages of a stroke.
So I just made dinner, and he was saying that he wasn't really feeling good, and he started to collapse, and I noticed some stroke-like symptoms, and I'm about to get my Eagle Scout, and he's actually an Eagle Scout, and he's like what kept me in it, but I noticed stroke-like symptoms from being in Boy Scouts. They taught me that, and I called 911, and I got him outside, and our neighbors came over and stood with him while I got his medications and stuff like that.
Jerabo and his grandfather have a very close relationship, so when he noticed his grandfather might be in trouble, he took action and ultimately saved his life. Because of Jerabo's quick thinking and his extensive training, his actions earned him a prestigious award within the ROTC program, the Meritus Achievement Ribbon.
So he's when my father wasn't there, he was a real father figure in the household. He's kept me in Boy Scouts, and I live with him. I say bye, love you to him every morning, and I come greet him every afternoon when I get home from school. So we have a really good relationship.
The award that he has received it's not surprising. He's an Eagle Scout, and he's received a tremendous amount of training, thankful to not only the Junior ROTC program, but the American Legion sent him to Boise State this past summer. It is the top and most prestigious award you can get presented through the Naval Junior ROTC program because it involves saving someone's life. I
want to go to college on a Navy scholarship, and then after I finish up my bachelor's degree, go to officer candidate school and be an officer in the 96 Marine Corps. So that's my end goal.
For Your School News, I'm Bradley Meadows.
The holiday season came early for students at Freeman Elementary and Snipes Academy. Bikes for Kids Foundation recently gave all third graders a free bike to take home. It's a gesture that shows that good things can happen when you work hard in life. Third grade classes have spent the past 2 months on 2 guidance lessons and a book study focused on thinking big, working hard, and making no excuses to reach their goals and dreams. Each third grade student has written an essay about working hard to achieve their dreams. Bikes for Kids Foundation is a not-for-profit foundation founded in 2002 and is focused on delivering hope and confidence to disadvantaged children across America. Utilizing 3 character-building books and required essays, the organization delivers hope for big dreams that build clarity, confidence, responsibility, kindness, and determination to help students overcome poverty and entitlement with the lesson that nothing is given, everything is earned.
Well, I was surprised because I didn't know what was going on either. And then when I heard his essay and I saw his face and all the other kids and their essays, it was wonderful.
You're pretty proud of yourself, I can tell.
Oh yes, I love him. That's my baby.
This magnitude of this gift is huge, but it's really not a gift. These kids didn't look at this thinking we gave them a bike. Hopefully they walked away saying, I was rewarded a bike because of the hard work I did and the quality of work I did with no excuses. And that's the learning piece of life as to how life proceeds on from this point. It's what we continue to carry that theme through all the way through 4th grade.
It's going to be fun. I'm going to ride it.
Bikes for Kids is far more than a bike program. It is a 2-year journey of building character and materializing dreams in children. It begins with each 3rd grade Title I child in sponsored schools studying a book titled Think Big, Work Hard, Be Kind, No Excuses. After 3 weeks of study and 3 weeks of challenge questions, students will write an essay describing how those terms apply to their lives, learning that nothing is given and everything is earned. They are told that the best 3 essay papers will be rewarded with a new bicycle.
Come one, come all, head to Southeast Area Technical High School Winter Bazaar and do some holiday shopping. Indulge in the market's over 30 vendors with friends and family. Enjoy a delicious meal from Poor Piggy's food truck and participate in the delightful silent auction. All of this merriment will be taking place in the school's decadent auditorium and spacious parking lot. Even the exponential Mr. and Miss Claus will be in audience to experience this truly wonderful event. Head down to Sidbury World on December 14th from 10 a.m. through 2 p.m. It's going to be a wonderful day.
As part of the Coddington Cares initiative, second graders recently demonstrated that they are service-oriented by filling red stockings for children in our area. The Salvation Army's Red Stocking program provides stockings filled with age-appropriate items for children in need within our own community. By participating in this service project, Coddington says their hope is that students will learn empathy, kindness, and the importance of giving to others. The school is accepting donations through Friday, November the 30th. The stockings will be picked up on December 5th and delivered to the Salvation Army, where they will be distributed to children in need. You're watching Your School News on cable and online. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube for all the latest school news and feature stories. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Your School News. I'm Ronald Allen.
And I'm Riley Peterson.
A teacher over at Ashley High School spent a big chunk of her summer at Yellowstone National Park. The experience was a trip of a lifetime, according to Lauren Thompson. Here is November's amazing teacher special feature report that you'll only see here on NHCS TV.
Last summer, I applied for this position to get a teaching fellowship with Ecology Partners International. And so they literally sent me to Yellowstone to work with their leaders and other teachers from across the country from all different science backgrounds. And so the goal of this was to give us research experience in Yellowstone and to also allow us time to collaborate and work with other teachers, which was really inspirational. I had never been to Yellowstone, and I thought that was so great to have this opportunity. Like, I was literally looking to travel and be able to have the experience. And so it was so great to work with Ecology Partners International and New Hanover County Schools to allow me to be able to go there, because I otherwise wouldn't be able to. So with Ecology Partners International in Yellowstone, they do bison research, wolf research, and we actually just started this climate study looking at different amphibians. So I was able to see wolves and bison and all those, which is like the figureheads of Yellowstone, which is really great. But I also got to do this amphibian survey. So we went into this local ephemeral lake, meaning that it is there some times of the year and not other times of the year. And amphibians are really sensitive to climate change. So I was in this lake catching different amphibians and also seeing little snakes go by. And it was just a really cool experience to be able to collect some of this initial data, but it also totally put me out of my comfort zone because I am very much an ocean person, and that was a lot of slimy things. With the bison, we were doing this home on the range study, and so we're looking at populations of bison in Yellowstone and seeing how those populations are doing. We introduced bison back several years ago, and their populations are doing well, and so we want to see, are they stable? Do they need to continue to grow? what needs to happen with that. So we go out there with radio telemetry and we find different bison that have been collared. And with that, we are able to monitor the population size by counting the number of bison that are around that one. So we can see how many bison are there, how many young bison. And when I was there, it was right before rut began. So they were displaying all these different behaviors. So the males and the females and the young, they all had different behaviors going on. So that was really interesting to observe all of that as a biologist. I'm often looking for professional development that helps my field. And so being the lead coordinator for the Marine Science Academy, I'm looking for things that incorporate research while also incorporate classroom teaching. So this was really unique in that I found a company, I found an organization that allowed me to work with them to provide this unique experience. And there's several companies out there that'll do similar things like this. And so I think teachers really need to take that ownership on themselves to continue to be an active learner in their field and to be inspired, because that's what I really came home with. Was I had seen people in my profession and we had talked about what we were doing and accomplishing, and they turned me on to things that I was doing and I didn't realize it, but also things that I could continue to grow and utilize in my classroom, like different data sets online and different technologies and ways of organizing different lessons. So that was really cool.
New Hanover County Board of Education recently announced their December 2019 meeting schedule. They will hold the Policy Committee meeting Tuesday, December 3rd, 2019 at 4 o'clock p.m. The next regular board meeting will be Tuesday, December 3rd at 5:30 p.m. A special meeting will take place Tuesday, December 10th at 4:30. The Family Communications Committee meets again Thursday, December 12th at 5. And you can catch the Title IX meeting Monday, December 16th at 3:30 in the Board of Education Center. We will also air it live on New Hanover County Schools TV and stream it on our YouTube channel. This is your school news on cable and online. Look for our red and blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net. Also, make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.